her as Urshila Banu, and she is the assistant teacher for KG, for our kindergarten class. When she joined, she was a little raw. And not only that, but she was a little unsure of herself. Sometimes being the first job, you get a little overwhelmed by everything, and I guess a new environment, a new workplace, all of it compounded together, and she was a little shaky on her feet. But over time, she also proved to be a very good learner. Anything that you would advise her or check her with, she immediately got onto it and made sure that she made those changes and went on. Today, she has proved to be one of our very good teachers in the pre-primary section, wherein now with the online model, where you have to be constantly under the eye of the camera, as it were, she has bloomed and she has really shown a lot of innovation, a lot of interesting ways of keeping the children engaged, of keeping the parents engaged. And the overall development and the overall evolution of Urshila has been excellent. Always smiling, and of course every single day gives me a little bit of a report on what she does on a given day with videos and everything. And at the end of that video, I always like it the way she says, "Thank you so much, ma'am, and love you, ma'am." And you know what? That energizes me. So, yes, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, the best teacher in the pre-primary section is Ms.Urshila Banu, Ms.Urshila Siddiqui, and a huge congratulations. Year 2020, best teacher in the pre-primary section, Ms.Urshila Siddiqui, urf Ms.Urshila Banu.
Congratulations and celebrations.
My teacher, happy Teacher's Day! My lovely teacher, I like your classes very much. Thank you for being my teacher. Love you, ma'am. Happy Teacher's Day, ma'am.
Year now, class 4 has been a little bit of an issue because the teacher is either getting married or is going to have a baby. So we had to quickly change teachers over a very short span of time last year. And it was somehow the class just wasn't getting settled. And then in walked Mrs. Arnima Rastogi. And from day one, from the time she sat in my interview for the job, she looked with such confidence at me. And the vibrations that I got from her were very positive. And I felt, yes, this girl is probably going to do a good job. And the one thing that was really upmost in my mind was that, again, she was a very willing person. Very innovative, also very well articulated, speaking very well. And that's what we wanted. We wanted somebody with a grip on the language. We wanted somebody who could communicate with children. And it felt that definitely she's the right person for the job, for the teacher for class 4. Sure enough, nothing wrong there. She has proved to be a very good teacher, keen researcher, does a lot of research, and now with the online model, we had to unlearn a lot and relearn a lot. So in that unlearning and relearning and re-establishing newer techniques or techniques that are suitable for online teaching, Arnima has come up with flying colors. And her connect with the children, her reports and the research she does and the kind of work she gives to the children are very, very articulated and very well thought out and very well planned. So is it a surprise to say that the winner for the best teacher in the primary section is Mrs. Arnima Rastogi? Huge congratulations. We are happy to have her with us in our staff as a young, vibrant girl who is ever so willing to learn, ever so willing to give good learning outcomes. Arnima, congratulations, year 2020, best teacher for the primary section. Thank you.
Congratulations and celebrations when I tell everyone that you're in love with me.
A teacher is one who helps others and influences lives forever. And you are such teacher, ma'am. We feel blessed to have you as a teacher. Happy Teachers Day, ma'am.
You are not only our teacher, you are our friend and guide, all molded into one person. We will always give your support. Happy Teachers Day. Thank you.
The maths teacher. How do I describe him? Well, when he walked into my office, he seemed to be a little nervous. Again, maybe it was the environment, maybe it was the nervousness of interviewing for a job. Whatever it was, he came across a little nervous, but extremely confident about his subject. And thought that's all B1 needs. Spoken English was a bit of a barrier, but since he knew his stuff very well, there was a complete, wonderful demonstration. The children were very happy with the demonstration, and amongst the 7 people that were interviewed and demonstrations taken, Dhirendra was the one that I felt had the grit and the determination. More than anything, I feel if you have that grit and determination, you can achieve anything. So, Dhirendra was appointed, and he was not very confident, I guess, initially. But once in the classroom, he just forgot the whole world, and excellent in his teaching skills. And now with the online pandemic situation, this is the one teacher that makes his entire chart with everything written on his chart, has his pointer ready, explains each and every topic, each and every sum of mathematics so well that I would believe that a person like me who's average in mathematics would be an excellent student if I would have had a teacher like Mr. Dhirendra Kumar. And of course, ever so willing to learn, ever so willing to do things. Through the summer vacations, he joined a spoken English class to improve his skills on spoken English. I think it takes a lot of courage to do that. To accept that I have a failing somewhere and then want to do something about it. The fact that he has that grit and determination to do better, to do his best, to do better than his best, gives him the crown of the best teacher of the junior section. Congratulations, Mr. Dhirendra Kumar, for being the best teacher, and I have complete faith with a teacher like this. Students will never suffer in a subject like mathematics at Hoerner College. So congratulations, Dhirendra Kumar, for winning the Best Teacher Award for 2020 in the junior section. Thank you.
Congratulations and jubilations. I want the world to know I'm happy as can be.
Happy Teachers Day, Dhirendra Sir. Dear Sir, the best teacher teaches from the heart, not from the book. Thank you for being a wonderful teacher. Teaching is the one profession that's great all other professions. Thank you for helping me become the person I am today. A teacher nourishes the soul of a child for a lifetime. Our teacher presents the past and creates the future. So you always challenge me to work hard and get good grades. I will always remember you. Once again, Happy Teachers Day, sir.
Good morning everyone, my name is Shiv Ambedkar. Happy Teachers Day, Ms. Dhirendra Sir. Dear Sir, I would like to show you with this note just how much I appreciate and respect you. You are helping me to shape my future. You are inspiring me with your lessons and knowledge. Your way of teaching is just perfect and it never becomes boring. You are my favorite teacher and will remain the same. This Teachers Day, though we are not at school, I want to show my gratitude through this video. Hope you will remain the same and keep motivating us as always. Thank you so much, sir, and once again, Happy Teachers Day.
Mrs. Kalpana Rastogi. As she walked into my office for an interview, I wasn't too sure because she had come from a convent school where she had been teaching for many years, and I was personally a little nervous because you always think that people that are coming from different backgrounds than yourselves sometimes can have a little bit of a what you call it, an itch that they know everything and they are better. We're not a convent school, so obviously the culture of her school must have been very different, and the culture of our school is very different, and I wasn't too sure if she's going to be able to adjust coming from that background. But again, the demonstration proved that she is an excellent teacher, and it was a hands-down victory for her amongst the 5 to 7 other different people who had applied for the job. I felt that yes, this was the correct choice to make. And even though I was a little nervous, I still went ahead and made that choice. and I do not regret it for a single day. Kalpana has come across as a shy, as a quiet, as a very reserved person personally. But as a teacher, she knows her valency chart at the back of her head. She knows her formulas. She knows her laboratory rules. She knows how to get a proper laboratory experiment done. Her knowledge quotient is very high in her subject. Of course, qualifications notwithstanding. And over time, the shyness has now improved a lot. She's still a shy and a reserved person, but that's a personality thing. But as a teacher, now in the pandemic time with online classes, she is one of the teachers who I find is very religious in her explanations by video. She uses a lot of charts, she uses a lot of flow charting, a lot of revisions for her valencies, because valencies are the mainstay of chemistry. And as a chemistry teacher, I think her teaching style, whether in class or online, are exemplary and very good. And the results this year have reflected this hard work and given us good stead in our ICSE and ISC results this year. So, Kalpana Rastogi, let's hear it out for you. Claps for you, as you are the best teacher of the senior section. Kalpana Rastogi crowned as the best teacher of the senior section for session 2020-2021. We are so proud of you. Well done, and I hope that we are going to continue with this kind of thought of coming out with good learning outcomes, and the best copies that have been maintained for chemistry have been in your section. Thank you very much, Kalpana, and God bless, and congrats.
Congratulations and celebrations when I tell everyone that you're in love with me.
Today I, Vaishnavi Verma, the student of class 10th A, is going to tell you about a few great qualities of our chemistry teacher Kalpana ma'am. Kalpana ma'am teaches us chemistry, and she is so polite and calm that no matter you ask the same question 100 times, but she will always answer that question as it is the first time. She has never been a teacher to us, except from that she has always been a friend to us, who advises us about right or wrong and shows us the right path to move, and also scolds us sometimes. But except everything else, she has made chemistry fun for us. And in this time, when the teaching is going on virtually because there is a lockdown in whole country, she keep on sending us videos in our better understanding, that we can understand a topic better. Lastly, I just want to say that education is not just a filling of a pail, but is the lighting of a fire. It is a famous quote of William Butler Yeats, and this quote is made true by Kalpana ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Hello everyone, I Nikhat Singh of class 11th from Hoerner College. First of all, Happy Teachers Day to all the teachers and principal ma'am. I would like to thank all the teachers and principal ma'am for doing all the possible works for us in this pandemic situation. I would also like to mention few lines about my chemistry teacher, Kalpana ma'am. She is very calm and polite in nature. She used to teach everything very quickly and deeply with equations through videos and various examples. Her explanation is very excellent and forgotless. She makes every possible ways through which we can understand well. She is friendly and helpful to everyone. So thank you ma'am for your guidance. Due to this pandemic situation, now teachers have to work harder than before. Teachers are working very hard now. Therefore, we also have a duty to cooperate with teachers so that they do not face any problem. So, thank you teachers and principal ma'am, and once again, happy Teachers Day. Thank you.
The top new teacher entrant. Well, there were a few. The teacher turnover at Hoerner College has completely diminished. Now the only need for a teacher comes in when either the previous teacher is getting married or is going to have a baby. That is the only two situations in which so far we've had to have new appointees. So the turnover of teachers is a diminishing thing, or the thing of a thing of the past, which is very good for any and every school. And yet we still had a new entrant, a couple of new entrants this year. And Sakshi Chaturvedi, when she walked into my office, applied for the post of a nursery teacher, she looked very young, terribly young, almost like a fresh aspirant out of college. But to my surprise, she's a postgraduate, she's trained, she is married, definitely doesn't look it. But the thing that struck about her to me most was, in a pre-primary situation, you need a teacher that is chirpy, that is bubbly, that is happy, that can get the children to be fond of her. You have to be a smiley, happy person to be a pre-primary teacher, especially in Montessori or in KG or in nursery and pre-nursery. And she fit that bill. She was friendly, she was chirpy, she was extremely articulate, very well spoken, and very open to little children. Very often I find that aspirants who come in, or applicants who come in for the job for pre-primary, are not, they're here for a job, but that's it. I found it very difficult to find people who are really happy to be a part of a pre-primary situation, because the children are small, they are cranky, difficult to manage, everybody has moods in classes, the parents are very young, so to tackle those parents also it's difficult. So, it's not an easy task to be a teacher in the pre-primary section. And Sakshi, of course, looking at her, the feel I got from her, the vibrations I got from her were happy. So then, happy does it for me, because I need happy people in a pre-primary situation who can sing and dance and do all kinds of antics in the class for the children and be a part and be a child with the children for better learning outcomes. And well, Sakshi fit the bill completely. Also, a very important fact, which was one of the important factors, was that she's also an alma mater of Hoerner College. She has been a student of Hoerner College. So there you go. It's always good to promote your own, because she was a part of the school, so she understands the ethos of the school. And I know that she was appointed at a time when the pandemic just started. So she could not meet her class. And she's only been on the online model of teaching. And excellent, I have to say, that she's a happy, chirpy person, and the learning outcomes of her children in class nursery, where we find a lot of children stutter, they stammer, they speak, they do a baby talk, they shift and they move and they are very, very restless. Over these months, from the month of March now into August, Sakshi has been able to get the clarity of speech for children who are not speaking very clearly. She's been able to hold the attention of the children. Fine motor skills of the children are very good. She's developing them in a very, very good and a very healthy manner. And the fact that she's so friendly with the children and the parents have also built the trust between the parent and the teacher. For my new entrant today, I would definitely vote for Sakshi Chaturvedi, the teacher for nursery class, as the top new teacher entrant at Hoerner College for 2020. Big round of applause and congratulations, and God bless Sakshi. And I'm sure that we are going to be happy and proud to have you on our team. Thank you so much.
Congratulations and jubilations. I want the world to know I'm happy as can be.
Ma'am, my name is Tiwari. I am 3 years old. And I too, ma'am, I like to stay funny. Tiwari, yes, ma'am. Happy Teachers Day, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. I am Parikata. I study in class nursery. The name of my school is Hoerner College. The name of my dog is Virginia Garden. I am 5 years old. Dear ma'am, we love you a lot and thank you for being my teacher. Happy Teachers Day. Thank you, ma'am.
Mrs.Nikhat Naaz. Well, slim, tall, very sporty, always wants to ensure that she's a part of any sporting activity, any competition that is there, very active, shows a lot of spirit, and also the same goes for not only sporting activities but for cultural activities also. And through this pandemic, what I felt and I saw was her spirit for the online. Right in the beginning when we started our online education model, where everybody was still grappling, trying to figure out how to do this online interface with students. People are uncomfortable working from home, and being under the constant eye of a student, like one-on-one like that. It's a difficult and a very daunting thing to do. So, yes, teachers were still grappling with that and coming to terms with this online model because of the COVID-19 and the pandemic. There was this one teacher who from day one, at that time the lockdown was very severe. One couldn't go anywhere, do anything. One was just housebound and house locked, as it were. You could not even go for grocery shopping. It was that bad. The lockdown was that bad. And this one teacher, obviously is teaching science to the junior section. So of course she has physics, bio and chemistry all that she teaches. And I saw that, of course, since they give us our reports every single day, what I saw was on WhatsApp I saw this girl using pots and pans and little stones and whatnot and doing experiments for weight, for light, for different kinds of mixtures, doing water and mud and the filtration of water, everything using household equipment, but doing all the experiments. And I felt now this is really a good spirit of techniques whereby you are not able to come into your laboratories to do any kind of physical experimentation, but to find ways and means of doing it. Once the lockdown opened a little bit and she took special permission to come to school, and then when she was teaching biology, she started picking up plants from the school garden and doing videos of plants and explaining the stomata and whatever the terminologies with live videos of plants, and not that she copy pasted from some internet thing. No, she made her own videos on experiments using real things in real time, and that to me is definitely innovation. And she found different innovative ways of teaching science subjects that require very often for kids to go into laboratories to get a feel of what they're thinking about. So she came to school, took special permission, went into laboratories, did videos of the laboratories, explaining them about beakers and all the equipments that I used in a bio laboratory or in a chemistry laboratory or in a physics laboratory to make the children familiar with equipments used for science. I think her whole thrust to teaching was extremely innovative. And so that is why I feel this innovation and this innovative technique and being unafraid of the online model and being unafraid of not having a laboratory or not having physical books on hand or not having tangible things to refer to. This girl found the innovative ways of doing every single task of teaching and learning and giving good learning outcomes through her innovative teaching techniques. So here we are, Nikhat Naaz, congratulations for being one of the most innovative teachers at Hoerner College through this pandemic. And now we know that nothing is impossible, even if you're locked in your house. Things are possible and things can be done. That's what you have told us about innovation. So congratulations, Nikhat, for being the teacher with the best innovative teaching techniques. Congratulations for 2020.
Congratulations and jubilations. I want the world to know I'm happy as can be.
She teaches me two subjects, biology and physics. First, happy Teachers Day, Nikhat ma'am. You are so creative and knowledgeable, and I love how you teach different topics through activities which makes the subject more interesting. You are always ready to solve all our queries and help us a lot. Your teaching is perfect and it's never become boring while you are teaching. And you always appreciate us in every activity, and I respect you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am, for being our guide and philosopher. And once again, happy Teachers Day.
Hello everybody, my name is Adarsh Kanojia and I am the student of class 8. Today, I am here to express my thoughts and feelings for my favorite teacher, Nikhat ma'am, who teaches us. First of all, I would like to say what is a good teacher and what kind of things does the teacher have. Great teacher forms strong relationship with their students and show that they care about them as people. Great teachers are warm, accessible, enthusiastic, and caring. Teachers with their qualities are known to stay after school and make themselves available to students and parents who need them. Now, what kinds of good things does the teacher have? A good teacher instills confidence. A good teacher manages the classroom effectively. Third, a good teacher is prepared. A good teacher self-prepared on etc. And all these things are included in our Nikhat ma'am. Ma'am, we are very lucky that you are teaching us. Here, teaching skills helps us a lot to understand such difficult topic. I like her because she always helped me a lot in studies. So I, with bottom of my heart, want to thank her for being so cooperative. Thank you, ma'am. I will never forget you.
Effective learner outcomes. Now, this is a difficult one, perhaps. I mean, all have been difficult, but this is a difficult one because every section, whether it's pre-primary, primary, or senior and junior, there's a different set of children, a different age group, and you can't really come up with a single person who's, has the most effective learning outcomes, because I feel that learning outcomes in the pre-primary situation are different, and learning outcomes in the primary section are different. Learning outcomes in the junior section are different, and in the senior section are different. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to club these four, and I'm going to not have one, but four people sharing this, in all fairness, because I feel that if I only give one person this award, it would not be fair, because somebody teaching in the senior section has a different learning outcome. There's a different set of rules in teaching. The teachers who are teaching the classes 9 to 12, very different set of rules, different kind of curriculum, different kind of mindset. These are children going in for the board examinations, so obviously their study is going to be different. Classes 6 to 8, which is, I think, the most neglected part in any school, because we're either thinking of pre-primary or we're thinking of senior. This middle school somehow it gets lost. So this is an important part also. So I would like to share this one award with four people. So let's start with number one, pre-primary. Undoubtedly, Heena Shukla, chirpy, bubbly young girl, and she has all these awesome motor skills. She's very obsessed with the motor skills, since she is a pre-primary teacher and she is a pre-nursery teacher. Remember, this is the toughest class of the entire school, because these are wailing little babies who have left their mother's lap for the first time and have to come and adjust to this lap of Heena Shukla. And she does a wonderful job because she loves children and she's very innovative. And again, through this time, I have seen, because this COVID happened as soon as our new session started, so it had to be online and virtual. In this virtual world, I have found Heena to be extremely effective in her learner outcomes, because she sends me videos, all the entire section sends me videos of children, of their daily activities, their phonetics and whatever exercises they are doing, whether they are motor skills or they are spoken skills. I see that, and there's been a huge difference from when the kids came in the month of March and today in the month of September. So definitely Heena Shukla. Now we move on to, of course, Heena Shukla for pre-primary. Now let's move on to the primary section. Learning outcomes, yes, that's a tough one. But I would go with learning outcomes as far as I'm concerned. From all the voice notes I'm looking at, from all the work that I'm looking at, the learning outcomes, I think, according to me, I would again take this for Sana Aijaz for English because definitely the children are showing a whole lot of improvement in that section. So definitely my vote will go for Sana Aijaz for the primary section for English. So especially class 5, which is a very important class. So definitely I would put her there. Now we come to the junior section. Okay, let's turn that around. Sorry. Let's turn that around and say Sana Aijaz for English for the junior section. Because I feel that the children are doing very well in English and the learning outcomes and the kind of work that's being done in English for Sana Aijaz for the junior section. For the primary section, I would go with Shailja Dixit, whose learning outcomes are very good. So then, I'll correct myself again. Since we are in the virtual world, I don't want to keep on switching off and switching on. I can make a mistake. I'm human. So, in the pre-primary section, effective learner outcomes, Heena. In the primary section, Shailja Dixit. In the junior section, Sana Aijaz. And in the senior section, very, very tough section, I really don't know. So I'm going to further divide this into two people, one for the arts stream and one for the science stream. The learning outcome, we are speaking of learning outcome. And I would definitely go with physics, Paramita, who's been doing a fabulous job and the learning outcomes have come out very well. And I would go with Meenakshi Bajaj for the commerce stream, for both for economics. So that's my effective learner outcomes. We'll go over it again. Heena, the cheerful, bubbly little girl in the pre-primary. In the primary, it's going to be Shailja Dixit. In the junior section, Sana Aijaz. In the senior section, arts and science, in both, we are going with Meenakshi for economics and for physics, Paramita Singh. And I think we are doing good learning outcomes, and I'm sure all the rest people in this virtuality and this virtual world of today's pandemic, I'm sure we're all doing a fantastic job, but we still have to choose our winners. So congratulations to all the winners of this segment for 2020. Thank you.
Congratulations and celebrations when I tell everyone that you're in love with me. Congratulations and jubilations. I want the world to know I'm happy as can be.
And still of love of learning. Thank you for being a brilliant teacher. Shailja ma'am, wishing you a happy Teachers Day.
Principal ma'am, teachers and all my learning friends. First of all, a very happy Teachers Day to all the teachers. And thank you all for teaching us in this holiday. We know it's difficult, but you kept going. So, on this day, I'd like to tell you something about my favorite teacher. Her name is Sana Aijaz. She teaches English for 2 years, and it was a great experience to learn from her. She helped us in every problem and was more like a friend to us. She is the best teacher in the world. So, we love you, ma'am, and once again, a very happy Teachers Day.
Good morning to the respected principal and teachers. A teacher is a friend, philosopher, and a guide who instills confidence in young minds and gives them hope to dream. There is no better time to acknowledge this fact and express gratitude to our teachers on this very special day. On the same time, I would like to express my gratitude to Mrs.Paramita Singh, our physics teacher. Physics happens to be one of the most difficult subjects, but she teaches us in a very simple way. She helps students through their struggles in physics. She is one of the best teachers I have ever come across. She has a good personality and abundant knowledge. She knows the psychology of her students and their individual problems. She is very confident and has a positive attitude. We all are very grateful for all your effort. Lastly, I would like to thank all the teachers of Hoerner College. You all have always been excellent educators who know exactly how to illuminate a soul with its own light, all efforts and hard work. You all have invested to bring the best out of us. Can never be repaid in mere words. I would like to wish you all a very happy Teachers' Day on behalf of the students of Hoerner College.
Teachers play an essential role in everyone's life. Not only do they teach us in school, but we also learn many useful things like moral values, social etiquette, how to treat others, and be friendly with our classmates. It is granted that technology has opened the door of new learning and has also changed the course of education. But a good teacher has the power to change our life, initiate us in the most perfect way. All the teachers in our school are too supportive, but the teacher whom I admire the most is my economics teacher, Ms.Meenakshi ma'am. She always teaches with a smile on her face. Her friendly approach is very much liked by everyone in the class. She teaches very well and make us to understand the subject with fun learning. We are more involved in her class than any other subject classes. She is also patient and easygoing when we are naughty in the class. She is very enthusiastic to teach and clear all our doubts whenever we ask questions in her class. Happy Teachers' Day, ma'am, and to all the teachers.
Incharges, to choose the best in charge. You know, Shakespeare said, to be or not to be, that is the question. Here I'll turn it around a little bit and say, who to choose and not to choose, that is the question. The pandemic has brought upon all schools across the country a lot of difficult times, hard times. We have teachers that have had to unlearn the chalk and walk system and relearn the online module. Not an easy task by a long shot. At least that's what I think. To unlearn something and to relearn something, technology is something that, of course, it's the way forward, that's the future. But still, difficult when you have only technology to rely on, only virtual worlds to be in, and to manage teachers, to keep the equilibrium going, to manage so many children in a given section, to manage the discipline in an online class, to manage curriculum, to manage ensuring that everybody is doing their tasks. As an in-charge, ensuring that the fees is coming in, which has been, of course, a very big issue for this pandemic situation, where we've had difficulties. And this is pan-India. The job of the in-charge then becomes larger than life. And the in-charges have come and attended the entire session of this pandemic every single day. They have come to school. They have worked hard day and night from home, in the school, going back home, attending to parents' calls. I mean, the kind of quantum of work that was given to these in-charges, or that they have, that is given to the in-charges, is absolutely unbelievable. So to choose the best in-charge from the pre-primary, primary, junior and senior section, to pick up one and say, oh, this one was the best of the four, was really a tall order for me to come with. I would say personally, all our winners, because the mainstay of the school has been because of these in-charges who have worked so hard. Unbelievable. But we still have to choose. So Shakespeare, I guess I have to make that choice. To choose or not to choose, that is the question, and I have the answer to that one. Ms.Sana Aijaz of the junior section. Exemplary body of work. Exemplary, absolutely. This girl has worked so hard that if I'm able to pay the salaries today of 100%, the credit goes a lot to this girl from the junior section to have come forward with ideas for all the other sections, to have worked, have been on the phone day and night, to have ensured that the classes are running properly. I think my choice, the best in charge, would be Sana Aijaz. Congratulations, Sana. We are blessed to have you as a team at Hoerner College, as a member of our team at Hoerner College. And God bless you, and keep the work going the way you are doing. And tough times don't last, tough people do. And you have shown that toughness. Thank you very much for taking the school forward. We are happy to have you on our team. Congratulations and God bless for the best in charge for session 2021. Thank you.
Congratulations and jubilations. I want the world to know I'm happy as can be.
Sana ma'am. You are my most favorite, supportive and helping teacher. You make us to do interesting activities. You also sing very well and you speak fluent English. You also know different languages that are Hindi, English, Spanish and Korean. I appreciate and respect you. You are so creative and you make us to learn interesting things. You teach us very well and every single thing I understand. Thank you, ma'am, for teaching us. And once again, Happy Teachers' Day, ma'am.
School Spirit Award. Whew. I can say this, that as a student, my school spirit for my school from where I have studied, which includes Hoerner College, where I was till class 2, and then on to a very famous girls' college school where I did my schooling, and then to my graduation to a local Asia's first women's college, to that college, to the university. My regard for my school has been very high, and school spirit is something that I feel every child should have. Today when I go back to my old school, I feel happy, and if my old school principal asks me to do something for the school, I'm more than happy. School spirit is something which separates from selfish thought. The fact that we are all people who are selfish and we work for ourselves, we do things for ourselves, and we are self-motivated, and all of this spirit, that which we comes from inside, that we have for the place we work at, the school we study from, is something that defines our character. And for a person who is working in an institution, the respect and the spirit they have for that institution is what takes the institution forward. Not only that person, the character of that person, of course, exemplary, but it takes the school forward. Because you have a group of people or persons that are working not for themselves, not for somebody else, but they are working for the institution, to take the institution forward. And that feeling is something that I feel at this point in time I would give the School Spirit Award unequivocally to Mrs.Archana Sharma, our Hindi teacher. Mrs.Archana Sharma has been with us for now 10 years, and over time has evolved into being a good person, a good human being, but also an invaluable teacher for the school. And over this past year, an invaluable part of our administrative staff as well, as she takes care of the fees department. With the pandemic, it has been a battle. Fees, salaries, these things have been a battle. And unfortunately, we have been in situations that have been very tight, where fees has not come in. But Mrs. Sharma made a team, and along with her team has come forward to encourage the parents, to counsel the parents, to make them understand child before self, institution before self. And she has, with her team, motivated to such a degree that today, if Hoerner College is being able to give 100% salaries to their teachers in these tough pandemic times, it is because of the efforts of this one person who has had all the ideas, who has worked relentlessly through this COVID period, through this time, with special permissions for the very, very tough COVID lockdown period. Even in that time, without worrying about her health, she was on campus, she was working, she was on the phone, she was getting her fees online. She was collecting fees from her residents. The kind of spirit that she has shown for the school, I feel that I am blessed, and this honor college, its entire management, staff, teachers should be thankful to this one person for coming up with this kind of spirit. So the School Spirit Award definitely goes to Mrs.Archana Sharma, and the fact that she has decided that she is going to make a team, and this team together works unrelentingly for the institution, taking the institution forward. And it is because of such people that institutions rise. And we have been seeing a steady rise in the way Hoerner College has been surging ahead in leaps and bounds, step by step. And it is because of these unsung heroes that the parents don't much care about or don't know about, or the teachers don't understand, or students don't understand, colleagues don't understand. It is a few of these unsung heroes that take forward institutions. So today, for the Best School Spirit Award, Mrs. Archana Sharma, congratulations to you and to all your ideas and to the team that you have created. Well done, and for the work that you will do together with us. I am a part of your team as well. So we are all a part of that team where you have made us understand the importance of giving you samarpan. आप हिंदी की अध्यापिका हैं, जो समर्पण आपने हम सबको हमारे कार्य के लिए दिखाया है और हमारी संस्था के लिए दिखाया है, वो समर्पण की जो भावना आपने हमें दी है, हमें ये पता है कि जो हमारे संस्थापक थे वो ज़रूर आज आपको ऊपर से बहुत आपको ब्लेसिंग्स दे रहे होंगे और आपको आशीष दे रहे होंगे कि इसी तरीके से हम सबको समर्पण की भावना हमेशा है. धन्यवाद एंड कंग्रेचुलेशंस.
Congratulations and celebrations. I want the world to know I'm happy as can be. I want the world to know I'm happy as can be. Long enough to promise all of us it's bad, liquid blue, and oh my, crashing through the night. Liquid blue, liquid blue.
Good morning. My name is Ms.Heena Shukla, and today I am going to express my views for Mrs.Archana Sharma, who is the Hindi teacher of our college. She is the senior Hindi teacher of our college and senior in charge too. So, as she is a Hindi teacher, today I will express my views in Hindi. अर्चना मैम जो कि सीनियर सेक्शन में हिंदी पढ़ाती हैं, उन्हें बच्चे बहुत प्रेम करते हैं और बहुत ही इज्जत देते हैं उनकी. वो एक बहुत ही अच्छी अध्यापिका हैं और उन्होंने स्कूल के प्रति बहुत ज़्यादा कार्य किया है. हम कह सकते हैं वो स्कूल के लिए ही समर्पित है. अर्चना मैम जो कि हमारी सह अध्यापिका हैं, वो हम सबको बहुत प्रेम करती हैं और सबको बहुत अच्छे से, अगर कोई दिक्कत है, किसी को कोई परेशानी है तो उसका ज़रूर हल देती हैं. इसलिए मैं उनके लिए कहूँगी कि मैं उनसे बहुत प्यार करती हूँ और उनका बहुत सम्मान करती हूँ. और आखिरी में मैं यही कहना चाहूँगी कि अर्चना मैम ऐसी हम सबका साथ देती रहें और हमारे इस प्यारे से स्कूल के साथ जुड़ी रहें.
vote for the best teacher. Ooh, when you have a staff of 50 people, to choose the best out of that. Well, again, I go back to Mr. Shakespeare. To be or not to be, that is the question. For me to choose from this entire team of wonderfully motivated, excellent teachers who have done a fantastic job in this pandemic and have been doing before that as well, with a 96% attendance, I think our school teachers have head and shoulders above all teachers, and I would definitely say yes, yes, yes. All my teachers are excellent, but then I still have to choose that one. That is my choice. And well, I guess you could take it like I am being a little, I can't say the word partial, but yes, I'm a history postgraduate and I'm a history PhD, and maybe that's why I have a better understanding of the subject of history. But that aside, I think my vote would go unequivocally to Miss Lalita Katiyaar. A quiet worker, not too much to talk about, doesn't talk too much, but the research, the kind of research she does, the kind of notes she makes, the kind of blackboard summaries she does, the kind of flow charting. History is an extremely boring subject. Very scoring, but extremely boring. Somebody who hits it well can inspire students to really do well in the subject. And because of the pandemic and the whole model changing from walk and chalk, from classroom teacher-learner to the pandemic model of online, the body of work Lalita has come up with has been exemplary. Every single day I get reports, and every single day I see flow charts, I see pictures and picture compositions. If she's teaching, say, Alauddin Khilji, she has a picture of Alauddin Khilji. If she's teaching Mohenjo-daro and Harappa, she has the entire setup photographically. She has charts made. She has, if there's a war, she'll make the entire chart of the war as to where the elephantry was standing, where the artillery was standing, where the where people were standing, exact layout of a war. I think her body of work and the kind of research she does is excellent, and the connect to the students and the learning outcomes through the notes that I have seen so far have also been very good. So yes, my vote as the principal of Hoerner College today goes to Mrs. Lalita Katiyaar, not for only her teaching skills, but also for the kind of personality that she has. Amiable, helpful to everybody, knows how to work in a team, knows how to get teamwork organized, is very friendly with the staff. There's a holistic approach to teaching that she takes that takes her to another level, whether it's with her colleagues, whether with her parents, whether it's with the students. This cumulative thought in her mind of taking everyone together as a team, whether it's students, teachers, or whoever, the holistic approach of her definitely makes her the principal's choice and vote for the best teacher. So congratulations, Lalita Katiyaar. Well done, and keep on at it. We are proud to have you on our team. Thank you so much, and congratulations.
Congratulations and celebrations when I tell everyone that you're in love with me. Long enough to promise all of us it's best to quit you and crashing through.
Good morning, Principal Ma'am, teachers and my dear friends. Today, I Tanjil Suhail of Class 8B is going to tell you about my favorite teacher. My favorite teacher name is Lalita. She is the best teacher in the world. She teaches history, civics. This is my favorite subject and she is exactly like to me. I am the favorite student of ma'am, and one more thing is that she is a class teacher of our previous class when I was in class 6. She is very beautiful. She is also helpful and nice person. She helps us in everything. She also helps in all the difficulties. I love her very much. She not behave like a teacher. She always behave like a friend with us. I love her very much. She is the best teacher in the world. I love you, ma'am, very much. Thank you.
गुरु ही देवता है, गुरु ही ब्रह्मा है, ऐसा हम मानते हैं, हमारे शास्त्र मानते हैं। ये एक ऐसी चीज है जो हमें कदापि नहीं भूलनी चाहिए, चाहे वो रामायण हो, चाहे वो महाभारत हो। गुरु जो है वो परम है, माता पिता से भी परम गुरु। गुरु की जो जगह है वो सिर्फ परमेश्वर से एक सीढ़ी नीचे। इसलिए आज का दिन जो हमारे लिए एक बहुत महत्वपूर्ण दिन है, श्री सर्वपल्ली राधाकृष्णन जी का जन्म दिवस, और इसी जन्म दिवस को हम लोग हमारे राष्ट्र में गुरु दिवस या टीचर्स डे की तरह मनाते हैं। ये दिवस आज की इस दुनिया में बहुत महत्व रखता है, और इसमें मेरा ख्याल है, जो मैं समझती, इस कोविड पैंडेमिक ने हमें सिखा दिया कि अगर कोई वॉरियर है तो वो ये टीचर्स हैं। इन टीचरों का मान सम्मान आज की दुनिया में और आज की डेट में कहीं ना कहीं कम हो रहा है, लेकिन गुरु का आदर परम होना चाहिए एक शिष्य के मन में और एक शिष्य के अभिभावक के मन में। ये बहुत जरूरी है। शिक्षा ही ने आज हमारे इस देश को ऐसी ऊंचे पायदान में खड़ा कर रखा है जहां ये बड़े बड़े राष्ट्र के साथ में खड़ा हो सकता है, कंधे से कंधा मिला करके। ये क्या है? ये शिक्षा ही तो है। ये शिक्षा कहाँ से आती है? इन शिक्षकों से ही तो आती है। आज अगर इस पैंडेमिक के चलते अभिभावक कहता है कि आपदा है, हम फीस नहीं देंगे, क्यों? शिक्षा नहीं हो रही है। ये जो शिक्षा आज पैंडेमिक के दौर में वर्चुअल वर्ल्ड में हो रही है, ये शिक्षा बहुत महत्व रखती है। आपका बच्चा सिर्फ कुछ ना करे, घर बैठा रहे, उसके जीवन में शिक्षा का कोई योगदान ही ना हो, आप कल्पना करिए वो दुनिया कैसी होगी। वो दुनिया कैसी होगी जहाँ किसी के पास कोई काम नहीं होगा, जहाँ किसी के पास शिक्षा ही नहीं होगी, जहाँ स्कूल ही नहीं होंगे, जहाँ गुरुकुल ही नहीं होंगे। आप कल्पना करिए ऐसी दुनिया की। आप कल्पना कर नहीं सकते, क्योंकि आज सरकार ने एक नई शिक्षा नीति का आयोजित किया है, एक लिखी है हमारे लिए, जो कि हमारे संविधान का एक हिस्सा होगी। नई शिक्षा नीति। ये नई शिक्षा नीति क्यों है? अगर शिक्षक का कोई योगदान नहीं, अगर शिक्षिकाओं का कोई योगदान नहीं, अगर स्कूलों का कोई योगदान नहीं, तो सरकार ये शिक्षा नीति क्यों बना रही है? आज इस शिक्षक दिवस पे हम सबको अपनी अंतरात्मा से ये प्रश्न उठाना चाहिए। लेकिन ये प्रश्न मैंने उठाया है और इसका उत्तर भी है। इसका उत्तर ये है कि शिक्षा ही एक वो परम चीज है जो हमें एक जानवर से अलग करती है। हम शिक्षक हैं और हमारा काम है शिक्षा प्रदान करना। हमारे शिक्षक हैं और हमारी शिक्षिकाएं हैं और हमारे विद्यार्थी हैं। हम ही इस राष्ट्र को, हम ही इस समूचे दुनिया को, पूरा परम सृष्टि को आगे लेके चलेगी शिक्षा, ऐसा मेरा मानना है। इसलिए आज का दिवस मेरे लिए तो बहुत ही हर्ष का दिवस है। इट्स अ वेरी हैप्पी डे फॉर मी टू से दिस टीचर्स डे टुडे। आई एम सो हैप्पी and so proud of being a teacher. I am a teacher. My mother was a teacher. My father was a teacher. They built this school. Teaching is in my veins. It's in my blood. Both my parents were teachers. They decided to come back to India from a flourishing life in America. Flourishing. बहुत तरक्की कर रही थी उन्होंने अमेरिका में। उन्हें हिंदुस्तान आने की कोई ज़रूरत नहीं थी, लेकिन वो इंडिया वापस आए क्योंकि वो इंडिया को, राष्ट्र को आगे बढ़ाना चाहते थे, क्योंकि इसी देश ने उन्हें शिक्षा प्रदान करी थी और इसी देश में वो आकर के अपनी इस शिक्षा को आगे बढ़ाना चाहते थे और इस देश को आगे बढ़ाना चाहते थे। और इसलिए ये हॉनर स्कूल की स्थापना हुई है और इसलिए हम सब जितने शिक्षक शिक्षिकाएं हैं यहाँ आज इस स्कूल में, हम सब इस संस्था में, इस संस्था को हम आगे बढ़ा रहे हैं, शिक्षा को हम आगे बढ़ा रहे हैं। स्कूल का परिसर बंद है परंतु शिक्षा चालू है। शिक्षा चालू है आपके एक छोटे से एक यंत्र से, आपके इस छोटे से एक यंत्र से शिक्षा चालू है। हम लोग दिन रात मेहनत कर रहे हैं कि आपके विद्यार्थी, आपके बच्चे, हम सब मिलकर के, समस्त एक परिवार मिलकर के शिक्षा को आगे बढ़ाएं। आई एम सो हैप्पी टू recognize all my teachers today. They are working from home and working very hard, doing so much research on their computers, going into the web world, attending webinars, attending seminars, making sure that their children are going to benefit from this. And not only just curriculum. We are not talking about, teaching is not about curriculum. शिक्षा सिर्फ पढ़ाई नहीं होती है, शिक्षा होती है एक जनमानस का पूर्ण रूप से उसकी जो ग्रोथ होती है, ये मतलब होता है शिक्षा का। और हमारे शिक्षक जो है ना सिर्फ ये बुक्स पढ़ाते हैं, करिकुलम पढ़ाते हैं, बट ये एक तरीका, वे ऑफ लाइफ, होलिस्टिक लाइफ, हाउ टू बी ए गुड ह्यूमन बीइंग, हाउ टू हैव गुड स्किल्स, इंटरपर्सनल स्किल्स, किस तरीके से वार्तालाप करनी चाहिए हमको, किस तरीके से हमें घर में व्यवहार करना चाहिए, माता पिता के साथ कैसे हमको रहना चाहिए, एक पूर्ण रूप, एक संपूर्ण रूप से एक बच्चे का जो हम लोग एक बच्चे को शिक्षा देते हैं वो शिक्षक करता है। तो मैं तो अपने शिक्षकों को कोटिशन नमन करती हूँ और सारे समस्त दुनिया के शिक्षकों को कोटिशन नमन करती हूँ आज के इस शिक्षक दिवस पे, बिकॉज इट्स अ वेरी स्पेशल डे फॉर टीचर्स एंड बिलीव मी, no school is complete without teachers, no child is complete without teachers. Teachers are the way forward and these are the unsung heroes. यही वो लोग हैं जिनके लिए कोई कुछ नहीं कहता है, जिनको कोई अप्रिशिएट नहीं करता है, जिनको कोई अवार्ड्स देने के लिए होड़ नहीं लगती है। आप जी टीवी अवार्ड और जी सिने अवार्ड और फला अवार्ड और ढिमका अवार्ड, दुनिया भर के अवार्ड जो हैं आपके टीवी के TRPs होते हैं इन अवार्ड्स के लिए, लेकिन शिक्षक के लिए वो अवार्ड का कोई मान नहीं है। आप शिक्षक के लिए होड़ नहीं लगाते कि ओह ये स्कूल की टीचर बहुत अच्छी है। मैंने तो कभी आज 23 साल में नहीं देखा कि कोई पेरेंट वापस आया हो या कोई स्टूडेंट वापस आया हो जिसने आके कहा हो कि मेरी इस टीचर ने मेरे लिए बहुत अच्छा किया, मैं उस टीचर को ढूंढते हुए आया हूँ। मैंने तो कभी भी अपनी टाइम नहीं देखा। बच्चे पढ़ते हैं, बड़े लोग बन जाते हैं, नौकरियां लग जाती हैं, पलट के नहीं आते हैं और हम ही उनको कांटेक्ट करते हैं, तब वो हमें बताते हैं कि हाँ हमारी ऐसी टीचर थी, हमारी वैसी टीचर थी। लेकिन अपने आप से स्वयं उनके अंदर ये इच्छा नहीं होती कि आज मैं प्राइम मिनिस्टर बन गया हूँ, या आज मैं बैंक का मैनेजर बन गया हूँ, या आज मैं टॉप एक्टर बन गया हूँ, या मैं आज एक मल्टीनेशनल कंपनी का हेड बन गया हूँ, तो मैं उस स्कूल में वापस जाऊँ जहाँ मैं छोटा बच्चा था, पढ़ता था, टीचर मुझे पढ़ाती थी, और वहाँ जाकर के एक बार नमन करूँ। मैंने तो अपने लाइफ टाइम में नहीं देखा आज 23 सालों में। तो इसलिए मैं सोचती हूँ कहीं ना कहीं हमारी टीचर्स के साथ न्याय तो नहीं होता है, लेकिन हम जो शिक्षक हैं और हम जो संस्था चलाते हैं, हम लोग अपने टीचर्स को कोटिशः नमन करते हैं, कोटिशः नमन करते हैं, क्योंकि ये शिक्षक हैं जिन्होंने आज मैं यहाँ आपके समक्ष बैठी हूँ। मेरे पास कंप्यूटर है, मैं कंप्यूटर लिटरेट हूँ, मेरे पास एक मोबाइल है जो मैं चला सकती हूँ, मैं अंग्रेजी में फर्राटेदार अंग्रेजी बोलती हूँ, हिंदी मेरी बहुत अच्छी है, और मैं अपने उन सभी टीचरों को जिन्होंने मुझे मेरी समस्त जिंदगी में पढ़ाया है, उन सभी को आज नमन करती हूँ। और आज हैप्पी टीचर्स डे टू ऑल माय टीचर्स फ्रॉम द प्री प्राइमरी टू द प्राइमरी टू द सीनियर टू द जूनियर, everybody, huge congratulations for winning all the awards that you have won today. Just one thing we could not celebrate together, वरना आज का दिन तो हम अपने टीचर्स को लेके जाते हैं घुमाने के लिए, हम लोग पिकनिक्स करते हैं, डिनर्स लंचेस पे जाते हैं, खूब मस्ती करते हैं सब लोग, लेकिन इस पैंडेमिक के चलते और इस वक्त स्पाइक है बहुत हाई, हम नहीं चाहते कि किसी को भी हम एंडेंजर करें, इसलिए इस साल सेलिब्रेशंस नहीं है, लेकिन वर्चुअल सेलिब्रेशंस हैं, हम आपके बीच में हैं। सो टीचर्स, a warm hug to all of you, lots of love to all of you, and lots of blessings to all of you. You are an integral part of Hoerner College, from the management and the staff and myself personally. Happy Teachers Day to all of you. You are valued, you are loved, and you are really, really, how do I say, you are really special to Hoerner College. And I love you very much, and happy to everybody. So happy Teachers Day, and God bless all my teachers at Hoerner College. God bless Hoerner College, and God bless all the students of Hoerner College. Happy Teachers Day.
Teachers Day to all. Let's do something brainstorming to identify the most invaluable mentor of Hoerner College.
She is the one who is intellectual.
She is the one who is thoughtful.
She is the one who is inspiring.
Legendary.
Exuberant.
Passionate.
Outstanding.
Determined.
Dynamic.
Majestic.
Motivated.
the one who's as pure as the driven snow, the one whose line of thought has never been low. I am dead, I am dull, I am mum, I know, a little creature in the middle of an ocean of snow.
She's someone who is being followed with every moment. She's someone who is a friend as well as an opponent. She is inevitable. She is a book of knowledge. She is a blossomed flower on a fresh morning with a scent of solace.
These quoted lines very aptly suit our mentor, the very dynamic leader, none other than our principal ma'am, Dr. Mala Mehra. She is a versatile person. My association with her is 9 years long, and there has not been a single day when I haven't learned something new from her. Ma'am is a leader who always shares her knowledge with us and always strive to make others very confident. I am overwhelmed by looking at my association with ma'am, which has been so fruitful and has brought out those capabilities of which even I was not aware of.
She is our principal who fills in the gaps of our dawn with colors. Thank you so much, ma'am, for your guidance in every walks of life. Award for the best principal goes to Dr. Mala Mehra ma'am, the distinguished and dynamic leader of Hoerner College. We feel proud and blessed to have you as a principal. Congratulations, ma'am.
And celebrations when I tell everyone that you're in love with me. Congratulations and jubilations. I want the world to know I'm happy as can be. Who would believe that I could be happy and contented? I used to think that happiness hadn't been invented, but that was in the bad old days before I met you. When I let you walk into my heart. Congratulations and celebrations when I tell everyone that you're in love with me. Congratulations and jubilations. I want the world to know I'm happy as can be. I was afraid that maybe you thought you were above me, that I was only fooling myself to think you'd love me. But then tonight you said you couldn't live without me. You're round about me, you wanted to stay.